Have you ever felt overwhelmed by toxic relationships or wondered why certain connections just don't work out? In today's video, we're diving deep into the 9 crucial signs that it's time to end contact with people, even if they're family or close friends. Whether it's dealing with constant quarrels, enduring disrespect, or managing excessive boasting, these signs can significantly impact your well-being. Stick around until the end to discover actionable insights and practical tips on how to recognize these red flags and protect your mental and emotional health. By understanding these crucial signs, you'll be empowered to make better decisions about your relationships and create a more positive, fulfilling life. Don't miss out. Watch till the end to learn how to reclaim your peace and happiness. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. First, avoid people who don't spend money. It's disheartening and even unsettling when you come across individuals who, upon meeting someone new, feel the need to proclaim that they are financially struggling or don't have any money. While it's understandable that if someone is genuinely facing financial hardship, this may be a reality they need to address openly, the situation often reveals a more troubling pattern. These people might frequently and actively indulge in their desires, travel, eat out, and enjoy life's pleasures without a second thought. They live a life of apparent abundance in many respects, yet paradoxically, they choose to highlight their financial constraints when they're around you. This behavior is not just confusing, it's deeply manipulative and unfair. Imagine this scenario: they engage in a lavish lifestyle, enjoying every moment and experience, but as soon as they cross paths with you, they suddenly present themselves as impoverished or in dire financial straits. It's as if they're donning a mask of destitution solely to garner sympathy, or worse, to manipulate you into providing financial support or assistance. This deceitful behavior is a significant red flag. It's not just about money, it's about the principle of honesty and integrity in relationships. Genuine connections should be grounded in mutual respect, understanding, and emotional support. Both parties should feel valued and cherished, not used as a means to an end. When someone uses their supposed financial struggle as a tool for manipulation, it's a betrayal of the very essence of a meaningful relationship. It's about more than just financial transactions, it's about respect, trust, and genuine care. You deserve so much more than to be entangled in such a one-sided and manipulative dynamic. You are worthy of relationships where there is honesty and mutual support, where both individuals contribute to each other's lives in meaningful and uplifting ways. When someone tries to exploit your kindness by pretending to be financially needy, it's not just unfair to you, it's a profound disservice to the integrity of your relationship. It's crucial to set boundaries and recognize when a relationship is veering into unhealthy territory. If you encounter someone who continually projects their financial problems as a way to exploit your generosity or manipulate your emotions, it's essential to take a step back and reassess the situation. Ending such relationships swiftly is not just an act of self-preservation, it's a step towards nurturing connections that genuinely reflect the values of mutual respect and genuine affection. In the end, you deserve to surround yourself with people who honor you, who contribute to your life in positive ways, and who share a relationship built on the foundation of true understanding and equality. Seek out those who are authentic and supportive, who bring joy and depth to your life, rather than those who offer nothing more than a facade of financial woe. Protect your heart and your resources, and invest your time and energy into relationships that enrich your soul and honor your worth. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Second, avoid people who often quarrel and take sides. Take a moment to observe the world around you, and you'll notice a certain type of person who seems perpetually embroiled in conflict. These are individuals who have an unsettling tendency to turn even the most trivial matters into heated arguments. They are the ones who, rather than letting go of minor disagreements, cling to them with a relentless fervor. After a quarrel, instead of moving on or seeking a resolution, they double down on their stance, often dragging others into their discord and creating unnecessary trouble. It's vital to recognize that the people we encounter in life are relatively few, and each one is a unique and valuable individual. However, when you find yourself entangled with someone who is habitually quarrelsome and always eager to take sides, it can severely impact your relationship with them. Such behavior doesn't just disrupt peace, it can poison the very essence of your connection. A relationship founded on constant bickering and emotional turmoil is bound to suffer. A quarrel, no matter how passionate or intense, rarely yields anything beneficial. Wise individuals understand the futility of engaging in emotional confrontations. They recognize that arguing incessantly and being unable to control one's emotions is a sign of immaturity and a lack of self-awareness. These quarrelsome individuals often exhibit a profound inability to acknowledge their own mistakes, displaying an arrogance that is both off-putting and destructive. When someone is so convinced of their righteousness that they insist on taking sides and forcing their opinions on others, it's a clear indication of arrogance and an inflated sense of self-importance. Such behavior is not only unacceptable, it's a sign of someone who overestimates their value and disregards the perspectives of others. It's essential to understand that forcing one's opinion upon someone else is a betrayal of respect and empathy. If you find that you frequently engage in arguments and have a tendency to take sides, it's time for some deep self-reflection. Ask yourself why you feel compelled to argue so persistently and why you struggle to let go of minor conflicts. This pattern of behavior may be a symptom of unresolved issues or a need to control the narrative in conversations. Reflecting on your actions and their impact on others is a crucial step toward personal growth and improving your relationships. Ultimately, a harmonious and fulfilling relationship is built on mutual respect, understanding, and the ability to navigate disagreements with grace and composure. By recognizing and addressing these tendencies within yourself, you can work towards becoming a more balanced and empathetic individual, fostering relationships that are nurturing and supportive rather than fraught with conflict. Third, avoid people who take other people's worries lightly. In this complex and multifaceted world, the distinction between heavy and light worries is not as clear-cut as it might seem. The burdens we carry and the joy we experience are deeply personal and subjective. What might be a trivial concern to one person could be a significant source of distress to another. This relativity in our perception of life's weight means that each individual's experiences and emotions are valid, even if they differ from our own. It is crucial to recognize that relationships thrive on mutual respect and empathy. When interacting with friends or acquaintances, it's essential to avoid those who dismiss or belittle your concerns while magnifying their own. A person who only acknowledges their problems while trivializing others' struggles is not just inconsiderate, they undermine the foundation of a genuine connection. Such an attitude reflects a profound lack of respect for others, making them less valuable than if they simply weren't present in your life at all. Building and maintaining meaningful relationships requires opening your heart and showing respect toward others. This respect is not just a fleeting gesture, but a fundamental part of how we relate to each other. One of the simplest yet most profound ways to express respect is through genuine acknowledgement of others' feelings. When you're grateful, say thank you with sincerity, not just as a polite formality. When you're sorry, offer a heartfelt apology. These expressions of gratitude and remorse are the bedrock of healthy, respectful interactions. Conversely, avoid those who are incapable of showing appreciation or expressing gratitude. Such individuals often lack the emotional maturity and empathy necessary for nurturing meaningful relationships. Surround yourself with people who celebrate your successes, share in your joys, and offer comfort in your times of need. Genuine friends are those who find happiness in your happiness and provide solace during your sorrows. A person who revels in the misfortunes of others or derives pleasure from their suffering reveals a deep-seated disrespect for humanity. This enjoyment of others' pain is not only morally reprehensible but also profoundly damaging. It signifies a moral blindness that is far worse than the mere occurrence of immoral behavior. Such individuals are not just misaligned with ethical principles, they embody a harmful and insidious presence that can erode the trust and kindness essential to any relationship. In summary, you must navigate your relationships with a clear understanding of the importance of respect and empathy. Open your heart to those who show genuine gratitude, who rejoice in your happiness, and who offer comfort in your struggles. Steer clear of those who fail to appreciate you, who take pleasure in the suffering of others, and who undermine the core values of respect and mutual support. True respect involves recognizing the inherent worth in others, expressing gratitude and empathy, and fostering relationships built on these fundamental principles. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Fourth, avoid anyone who enforces their religious or political beliefs. In this diverse world, it is a fundamental truth that people are not all the same. Relationships are built upon the ability to recognize and value each other's differences, drawing strength and meaning from the unique perspectives and experiences each person brings to the table. The essence of a strong relationship lies in the mutual respect for these differences, not enforcing one's own beliefs or preferences onto others. Whether it's a personal belief, a religious conviction, or a political stance, it's vital to remember that what may be profoundly meaningful or beneficial to you may not hold the same significance for someone else. Imposing your views on others is not only disrespectful but can also lead to unnecessary tension and conflict. It's exhausting and often frustrating to engage with someone who insists on pushing their beliefs, disregarding the perspective and values of others. Such interactions frequently lead to disagreements and strife, which only serve to undermine the harmony of any relationship. Wise individuals understand the futility of engaging in arguments that serve no purpose other than to assert dominance or prove a point. Arguments that aim to belittle or undermine another's pride are especially damaging. The desire to win an argument can often overshadow the importance of maintaining respect and empathy. While winning a debate might offer a fleeting sense of satisfaction, this temporary triumph is overshadowed by the long-term consequences of eroding mutual respect. Victory in such arguments, achieved at the expense of someone else's dignity, often leads to lasting resentment. This can result in significant emotional and relational fallout, potentially causing lasting damage that far outweighs any short-lived sense of triumph. The pleasure derived from such victories is superficial and transient, while the bitterness and estrangement that follow can be profound and enduring. In relationships, it's far more valuable to focus on understanding and appreciating the diverse perspectives and values of others, rather than engaging in divisive conflicts. Embracing differences with respect and grace, rather than imposing one's views, fosters a more supportive and harmonious environment. True wisdom lies in recognizing that arguments that diminish another's pride or attempt to assert one's beliefs forcefully are ultimately counterproductive and damaging. In summary, to build meaningful and enduring relationships, it is essential to respect and honor each other's differences without imposing your views. Avoid unnecessary conflicts that serve only to assert dominance and undermine the dignity of others. Instead, seek to understand and value the diversity of perspectives, and engage in conversations that build bridges rather than burn them. This approach will not only preserve the integrity of your relationships, but also cultivate a more compassionate and respectful interaction with others. Fifth, if you feel distressed when you meet a friend, avoid that friend. Meeting a friend can indeed be a delightful experience at first, full of laughter, shared interests, and a sense of camaraderie. However, if over time this once enjoyable friendship starts to lose its charm, it might be a sign that it's time to reevaluate the relationship. As we navigate through life, both we and our friends undergo significant changes. These changes can subtly shift the dynamics of our friendships, making what once felt comfortable and fulfilling less so over time. In the early stages of a friendship, similarities often bring people together. Shared interests, common values, and mutual experiences create a strong bond. But as the years go by, people evolve. Your life circumstances, interests, and personal growth may diverge from those of your friend. What once was a seamless connection can become strained as you both embark on different paths. It's not uncommon for a friendship that was once a source of joy to start feeling burdensome or challenging. This shift can occur for various reasons. Perhaps your values have changed, your life circumstances have taken different turns, or simply your interests no longer align. Just as you might find certain traits or behaviors of your friend increasingly annoying, they may very well feel the same way about you. Remember, relationships are inherently reciprocal. They thrive on mutual understanding and engagement, not just on the efforts of one person. When a friendship starts to become more of a strain than a pleasure, it's crucial to recognize that this imbalance might indicate that the relationship no longer serves its original purpose or fulfills its intended role in your life. Considering a gradual distancing from a friendship that has become less enjoyable is a wise and mature approach. This doesn't necessarily mean ending the relationship abruptly or without care. Instead, it involves gently redefining the connection in a way that respects both parties' evolving needs and circumstances. By acknowledging that friendships can naturally shift over time, you can approach the situation with empathy and understanding. Ultimately, relationships should enrich our lives and contribute positively to our well-being. If a friendship no longer aligns with your current life situation or emotional needs, it's okay to adjust the level of interaction or find new ways to connect. This approach allows both you and your friend to maintain respect for the past while embracing the changes that life brings. Sixth, avoid those who continue to complain about themselves. It's natural for everyone to seek comfort and express their grievances from time to time. However, these complaints must be appropriate to the situation and respectful of the people around us. When someone repeatedly vents their negative emotions without regard for the context or the feelings of others, it can reflect a lack of consideration and empathy. Such behavior can make you feel as though you're merely an emotional dumpster, where your negative feelings are dumped without any thought to how it affects you. If you find yourself constantly receiving these emotional outpourings without any reciprocation of support or understanding, you might start to feel like an emotional trash can. This dynamic can be exhausting and draining, and it's important to reassess such relationships. Resetting the boundaries of your relationship with someone who habitually offloads their negativity on you can be an essential step towards preserving your emotional well-being. Choose to be close to those who offer a balance of listening and sharing. True friendship involves a mutual exchange of support and understanding, not just one-sided emotional dumping. Remember the adage about our physical attributes: nature gave us 2 ears and 2 eyes, but only 1 tongue. This design suggests that we should listen and observe more than we speak. Being a good listener is a sign of true empathy and understanding, often more valuable than being a skilled speaker. It's also important to manage how you share your sadness. Oversharing can unintentionally spread negative emotions and burden others, which is not fair to those who care about you. Understand that it is unrealistic to expect everyone to offer consolation or to bear the weight of your sorrow. Not everyone will have the capacity or the willingness to provide the support you need, and that's okay. Adjusting your expectations can help you avoid feelings of disappointment and frustration. In essence, healthy relationships are built on balanced exchanges of support and respect. It's important to surround yourself with people who listen to you, understand you, and share a mutual sense of care. If a relationship feels overwhelmingly one-sided, take time to reset your boundaries and focus on nurturing connections that contribute positively to your life. And always remember, while it's vital to seek comfort and understanding, it's equally important to be mindful of the impact of your emotional expressions on others. Seventh, avoid people who take promises lightly or break them easily. Breaking an appointment once or twice due to unavoidable circumstances is understandable. Life happens, and sometimes unforeseen events can disrupt even the best laid plans. However, even in such cases, it's essential to offer a sincere apology and make every effort to ensure it doesn't become a recurring issue. Apologizing acknowledges the inconvenience caused and demonstrates respect for the other person's time and commitment. If someone repeatedly fails to keep their promises, forgetting them or habitually breaking them, it reveals a deeper issue. Such behavior reflects a fundamental lack of respect and consideration. A healthy relationship should be grounded in mutual respect and trust. If someone consistently disregards their commitments and shows no genuine effort to improve, it is a sign that they do not value the relationship or the other person's time. In situations where promises are continually broken and no meaningful apology or corrective action is taken, it's wise to reconsider the relationship. Maintaining a connection with someone who repeatedly disrespects you and your time is both unnecessary and detrimental to your well-being. Respect is a fundamental right, and everyone deserves to be treated with consideration and reliability. You have every right to expect respect and reliability from those you choose to spend your time with. If a person cannot honor their commitments and fails to show genuine respect for you, it may be time to let go of that relationship. Surround yourself with individuals who value your time, keep their promises, and treat you with the respect you deserve. This will lead to more fulfilling and respectful interactions, ultimately contributing to healthier and more satisfying relationships. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. 8th, avoid people who keep talking about the same worries. Discussing your worries with someone can indeed offer temporary relief, providing a momentary sense of comfort and understanding. However, if you find that every interaction with a friend revolves around the same set of worries, it may signal that they are not seeking genuine solutions or advice, but are instead looking for repeated reassurances. When someone consistently brings up the same concerns, it often reflects a deeper issue that needs addressing. While offering a listening ear and providing kind words can be comforting in the short term, it may not address the root of their problems or help them make meaningful progress. This cycle of repeating worries without taking actionable steps can lead to frustration and stagnation for both parties involved. As a true friend, your role extends beyond merely offering comfort. It involves providing sincere advice and encouraging your friend to explore solutions to their ongoing issues. Genuine support includes not only empathizing with their struggles, but also helping them navigate their challenges constructively. By offering thoughtful and practical advice, you can contribute to their personal growth and problem-solving efforts. It's important to strike a balance between being a compassionate listener and being an active participant in helping your friend address their concerns. Encouraging them to seek professional help if needed or suggesting practical steps they can take can be more beneficial in the long run than just providing temporary comfort. True friendship involves both emotional support and the willingness to engage in meaningful conversations that promote positive change. As summary, while it's natural to offer comfort and listen to a friend's worries, it's equally important to provide genuine advice and help them work through their issues. A lasting and supportive friendship thrives on both empathy and practical guidance, fostering growth and improvement rather than just offering a temporary respite from their troubles. 9th, avoid people who boast excessively. Some individuals tend to look down on others by flaunting their perceived superiority, turning every interaction into a showcase of their achievements and qualities. When such people meet, they often turn conversations into a stage for self-aggrandizement, endlessly boasting about their past accomplishments. This kind of behavior can come across as not only arrogant but also deeply off-putting. It's as if they are trying to compensate for a lack of fulfillment in their current lives by reliving and bragging about past successes. Boasting about one's past achievements, while perhaps intended to impress, often reveals an underlying insecurity or dissatisfaction with the present. The truth is, endlessly recounting past glories can be a sign of someone who is struggling to find contentment or meaning in the here and now. People who continuously highlight their past triumphs are frequently masking their current unhappiness or lack of progress. They seem to cling to what was rather than embrace and enjoy the opportunities and joys of the present. The essence of wisdom and true happiness lies in appreciating and making the most of what you have right now. It's important to recognize that clinging to past accomplishments and using them as a crutch for self-worth can prevent you from fully experiencing and enjoying the present moment. There is a notable absence of genuine joy and satisfaction in those who boast excessively about their past. They are often too preoccupied with what once was to fully engage with what is. Moreover, people who genuinely possess knowledge and wisdom often exhibit humility, choosing to listen and reflect rather than boast loudly. It's the people who are confident in their understanding and achievements who tend to speak less about themselves and more about others. This humility is a reflection of their true self-assurance and contentment. In contrast, those who talk the most about their past often reveal their insecurity and lack of self-worth in the present. The loudest voices are frequently those of the least informed or self-assured. To cultivate a fulfilling and happy life, embrace humility and stay grounded in the present. Appreciate what you have now and remember that true contentment comes from within, not from the echoes of past glories. By keeping yourself humble and focusing on the present, you will find a deeper, more genuine sense of happiness and fulfillment. Thank you for joining us today and diving into these important insights about relationships, respect, and personal growth. We've covered a lot of ground, from understanding the impact of repeated complaints on our interactions to recognizing the signs of genuine respect and humility. As we wrap up, take a moment to reflect on what you've learned. How can these lessons about handling relationships, managing expectations, and embracing the present influence your life? What is one key takeaway from today's discussion that you will put into practice moving forward? We'd love to hear from you. Please share your thoughts and one thing you've learned that you plan to apply in your life in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to leave a comment, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content that inspires and guides you on your journey to personal development and wisdom. Your support means the world to us. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.